Okay, what's going on, guys? So, today I want to talk about something. So, this is why the capture is being muted for the time being. So, that way I can actually get my thoughts on this. So, like, I know some of you guys are probably concerned about what's going on and other type of crap, but, so I'm just gonna go right out and say it, okay? Like, the reason why everything been going to shit lately in Discord is because like people don't really understand what's going on or the reason behind all this. Like as a content creator that is currently trying to improve and roll his way up to a goal, it's pretty much like like prognant that that there is gonna be some road some roadblocks, and I'm trying to talk without taking more than a few seconds to gather my thoughts. So so that's all that's been going on. And not to mention during life, like my life, like I've been through a lot of different bull like a lot of different bull crap down the line. Like I get it. Everybody have their own form of hardship, but the reason why mine's not alongside with it because they don't actually freaking know. They never communicated with me or anything. Which some of you guys think that I'm making all this up. No, I'm no. See, in like if I'm not doing content or streams, like the only thing that I'm doing outside of YouTube, Trovo, or anything that involves with making content and uploading them. Oh, on hardcore. I'm an idiot. So, anyways, um, what else is there? Oh, the reason why I don't communicate with people often is like whenever I am not in my comfort zone, like for an example, like sitting right here playing a game, streaming and recording and basically talking to you guys. Like whenever I'm outside the house, I get a little bit a a anxiety, and some of you guys are gonna end up thinking, Ryan, why are you why are you anxious? There's been times that I can't even go outside in my current location without being nervous. It's kind of like I'm only gonna use explicit language once in this video, but I think it's fucking stupid, like personally. But anyways, but the hardship that I've been getting, it mainly put like on my shoulders because of a thing called disrespect, and that's one thing I'm trying to get my Trovo channel and my YouTube channel to stay away from all the disrespectful bullshit. But yet, there's been times that that I've been calm. I even been remembering the triple C's: cool, calm, and collected during most parts. But during most of the time, if I get a little bit stressed out or too stressed out to the point where some of that stress is actually turned into like pissed off aggravation, or when I'm stressed out to the point where I just want to tell someone to get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, yeah, shit like that happens. But people like people just don't really understand nor get the hint. Because let me go ahead and tell you guys my backstory to my entire life. Okay, for 25 years now. And I know some of you guys are going to end up going into the comments and saying, oh, you're making all this up. Bullshit. Okay, for 25 years, I've been dealing with a bunch of bullshit like ADHD. Been dealing with that crap at birth. Not cool, but whatever. Um, um, what else has been going on? with my life that I need to include. The antisocial portion of my life as well. Like, not to mention, like, social media is basically the reason why I basically like connect with people is so I can communicate with them. That way I can actually try and get to know them. Like if I talk to someone like locally, it's like in like let's just say in my current area right now, there's no way in hell that's ever going to be happening because one, my anxiety fucking like bites chihuahuas. That's what that's what my anxiety does. Is bite chihuahuas. So yeah. Also, if you guys are wondering why I stutter, why like while I talk, because of two, because of two things actually. One of the things is actually with the ADHD that I've been dealing with for 25 years now, and I actually got it at birth, by the way. The ADHD thing, not the other thing. So yeah. Also, I had to pause what I was saying because of a yawn. I did not get a nap in. So yeah. Also, the real reason why I am not talking so loud right now is because my only nephew is currently asleep. So trying to keep it that way. And the second thing that is with my Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Like hell. The second thing that is with my ADHD is whoa. The second thing is a speech impediment. Like also being caused by three damaged teeth in like in the in the upper area. So yeah, that's basically explains why like I haven't been like able to say words clearly without even like tapping on the gas pedal. I had to I had to go with the car joke. I'm sorry, but there's some things that I've done, and there's some things that haven't like I haven't necessarily done because what's the point? So yeah, so that's all been going on lately. Not to mention the whole freaking constantly moving around and shit. Like when I met some people, I actually met them when I was living in my second house in the state of Kentucky. Yep, and that's actually not a joke. Like it's not anything I would be joking about. Like I've I've met people while I was living over there, like in that second house. Like hell, there's a there's a majority of of people that I met when I was living in my first house for 14 years. God damn it. Hold up. Okay. So, during that recording pause, I went over everything between frickin' talk about this, that, here, there, up around the corner, and up your ass. But the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about is the loss of my family members. Like I know some people usually take a while to get over it, but another thing about me is that I don't usually take a lot of things like to heart and other shit. Like if it related to my family, I will take that to heart. But hmm. So anyways, yeah. Um the Like my first family member that I've lost in my life was one of my uncles. Okay, T-Mobile sucks. Anyways, I basically lost my like one of my uncles. Like I believe it was a bef- when I was born or something. Yeah, yeah, it was that. Like it was freaking like stressful dealing with that type of shit at a explicitly young age. Then when I was 8, I've lost my second family member, which is my grandfather. Don't know how, but anyways, it is kind of annoying how how shit like that can actually go. Then at the age of 14, I've lost my grandmother. Not fun. So when I was a teenager, I basically had to go through life without my grandparents, which is kind of the reason why I take out my frustration out on certain people because both my uh because both of my grandparents actually cared. My grandma and my grandpa actually fucking cared about me. My mom, on the other hand, like she actually cares about me, but I would say the same thing about my dad, but my dad just I don't know. Like every once in a while, my dad shows that he cares, but in the end, he's still that one typical asshole that need to be like shut up. Like, but then again, that's just me. So yeah. Anyways, another thing about me taking out my frustration out on certain people is the fact that they sometimes happen to be the one that aggravate the crap out of me. Like hell, I can't even do anything without people fucking like pinging me on Discord, like calling me an asshole and shit. Like Like the fuck did I do? Like last time I checked, I was just basically sitting here, minding my own biz, and yet you want him to like open your mouth and call me out? Like, anyways, like I'm getting too far off onto this topic that I'm talking about, so I'm gonna have to dial it back. Um, at the age of 21, I've lost my mother to a murderous prick who claimed to have a PhD. And yes, I did say murderous prick. So don't even correct me on that one. So yeah, what the hell is that? That looks like something I haven't even seen in my life. But anyways, Jesus. But anyways, when I lost my mother, that that was where all friggin' things that what the hell is that thing? When I lost my mother, that was in that was when everything started going like downhill for me. Like I was basically at the point where it's without the people that supports me for what I'm doing, I was just about ready to give up when I lost my mom. Like hell, I actually been saying this in my head a bunch of times. If mom dies, I'm giving up on life because what's the point in living with an alcoholic bastard like my dad? So And this is where the troublesome shit hits. Before I turned 25, I lost my father. Like some of you guys are gonna end up saying, "Oh, you've lost your father. It's okay. You'll get a new one." Bullshit. Bullshit. You cannot get a new father. Anybody that says that you can get a new father is basically a fucking idiot. Listening to too much of that damn Cardi B crap. But but the only things that kept me going is my sister, my two nieces, my nephew, and some other people, which I'm not gonna mention. So yeah, like I was literally about ready to just say screw it and pull the plug on everything. If if it wasn't without them. Like I don't like talking about things like this because they basically get me all teary eyed and whatnot, but I'm basically gonna have to take the risk anyways because people should at least know like what the hell I'm dealing with and all sorts of stuff because yeah. Then before we moved out of my third area to my fourth one, which is basically where I'm living at right now. I've lost my support animal, which is Lucky. Still feeling down about that. So at a moment, I basically don't know what the hell to do. Like, every single day. Like, I've been running into a constant, constant, and I do mean constant blockade. Because that's basically what's been going on with my life is nothing but blockades and runarounds and bullshit. So, not to mention, I also been venting on social media because if I keep letting that shit bottle in, it's gonna like not do me any good favor. So, yeah. That's why most of the time that you see me posting stuff on social media is that's not like content related. It because I am either having a rough day or I am just hating life. So, like I'm like there's been things that I am basically annoyed at, and there's gonna be more things that I am gonna get annoyed at. Like for an example, people themselves. The main reason why I stay annoyed at them because they like they remind me of a fucking voodoo doll. But they stress me out to the point where I just use that voodoo doll as a fucking stress reliever. And most of the time, I just picture that voodoo doll as freaking Elon Musk. I was gonna try and not make any jokes, but so far that's not helping my case right now. Whew, I'm, sorry, I'm tired. So yeah, um, there's also another thing that's been on my mind. Um, yeah, um, but yeah, if I'm not like doing any content or anything. I'm either out of town or basically like doing some running with my sister or some other shit. But mainly it's just Sky Hunter. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, there's also another thing as well. But I'm trying to figure that out. Hmm. So, oh wait, if I'm not on like YouTube or Trovo, or if, uh, uh, or I'm not on Discord for the moment, then I'm either just out of the house for a while, or just watching a movie, or just screw around on Polybuzz. Yep. Which, by the way, I do highly recommend Polybuzz because if you're doing like a thing that I'm doing on there, which is artificial intelligence role playing scenarios, then those can actually help you out more than actually wasting your time in therapy. Like, believe me, there's been times that I completely wasted my time. With therapy, to the point where I just told the therapist to just you know what, take your word back in your mouth. Because honestly, I was just having no luck with therapy, to the point where I am basically at a brink. Like and with the amount of people that is actually saying there is no brink, you just haven't tried hard enough. Bullshit. I've tried hard enough, and yet the only therapist I got would not even would not even say a single damn thing in the language that I speak, which is plain English. Like I'm not throwing the language card or any damn thing. No. No, I'm no. If I was, then I wouldn't be like on here. And for the record, that's not even a joke. Like I would not even be on here if I was gonna constantly play that card. But I'm not. So yeah. Um. So anyways, let me like. There's other things that I need to talk about during this video as well, but I'm trying to figure out what they are. Oh, like I've been kicked out, banned in so many communities now because of what's been going on. Like, it is not funny. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, people would not even give me a chance to explain what the hell's going on. Not to mention, they won't even let me give my side of the story. Like, um, like, I've tried to explain it, but people would not let me get my side of the story out. So that right there is just basically like straight up like annoying like hell. Like out of all the craps I've done, like they could have at least allowed me to explain. Like how are you supposed to keep a community going if that's the third one I've seen? What the hell is that? But anyways, out of all the crap that's been going on in 2022, all the crap that's been going on in 2024, like it's basically not fun. And people like I'm not gonna name names, and I'm not gonna. But if you know the ones I'm talking about, then you obviously should know like what's going on and shit. But yeah. Um, it was basically something else there, but I'm just, but uh, I keep drawing a blank on the next thing, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, I've been trying to explain my side of the story for basically like a like a few years on end, and nobody basically took any of that. And what annoys the crap out of me is the fact that people are literally rejecting my side and playing the "I'm the one that done it" card, which is not particularly true. Because you see here, if I've done it, then I would admit it out of my own mouth. But yeah, bruh. So yeah, to anybody that God damn, sorry, sorry. Anyways, to anybody that like basically claimed that I've done something like or anything else, like I'm sorry that you had to waste your time fucking claiming because most of the time I normally blame that shit on my ADHD. So yeah, um, and also to the other people that has gotten involved, like I'm basically like gonna say this as well. I do apologize for what's going on. So what the hell is that Sky Hunter doing? Like, and when and whenever I am allowed back into a server, the only thing I'm gonna do is just not talk, is just not post anything in there unless unless it's a like recent game that I've freshly beat or rebeaten, which is I'm gonna go ahead and announce this as well. But all of the games I've beaten, that I've beaten more than like four or more times, I'm no longer gonna be posting like any more of those rebeats in Discord because reason why is pretty much because I I don't want people to see that the only games that I've beaten numerous times is freaking this game, that game, etc., etc. I mean, hell, I've already stopped posting my going live message in one of the Discord servers. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys know about this, but, or not, but when I got back to streaming, and tomorrow is going to be the second Sunday since this whole thing has happened, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and automatically say, like, 2 weeks ago. Shit. But, uh, there is another thing I do want to talk about as well. But I'm going to talk about that after this topic. So, yeah. Like, ever since the first Sunday I went back to streaming, like, two people came into my 492nd Trovo stream and started harassing me. Like, it's not fun. Like, then fucking during a one life run challenge, which by the way, guys, I'm still gonna continue that one tomorrow. Um, oh shit. But yeah. During my one life run, someone decided to do the same thing, but this time talk shit to one of my moderators, which is not really cool, by the way. So I basically had to address it. Crap. I was not paying attention. Um, yeah, I think I may be screwed. Yeah. But, anyways, like I've been doing this whole live streaming thing for 9 years, and that time carries over on various platforms. By the way, it's not just on one main certain platform. Because if you guys think that, like, if you guys think that it remains on just one platform, then here's the thing: like, your brain needs a real long charger. But yeah, hopefully, if nothing stupid happens on the 14th this year, I am gonna try and see if I can pull maybe over 3 hours on the 14th because I am also going to be calling that one my 9 year streamiversary. So yeah, and hopefully I'll get restream working again, so we can try and stream some Borderlands for that day because I actually do want to like. Oh, what a dick! Hold up. There we go. But anyways, I actually do want to like get get back into restreaming because I don't know if you guys know this or anything, but I think restreaming actually does help because it puts out like it like normally it would put out like two of the of the platform with the same feed. Okay, so like I'm gonna try my best and hopefully try not to let things get the best of me. So like before the 14th because I want to actually try and see if I can like I don't know like get more than 3 hours on that day. Yeah. So yeah. That's also another thing as well. But anyways, I think it's gonna be best for me to just go ahead and stop talking about random things and just cut to the chase. The main point of this is to let people that to let people that I somewhat hurt know that I am sorry. How the hell you resisted to fire? Anyways, like I do apologize, and by the time I do actually get back into the server, hopefully, the only thing that I'm going to be posting is games that I've beaten. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.